name is Jimmie Morin. I served in Nam from December 1969 to November 1970. Served with the Big Red 1. And I went to the 196 Light Infantry Brigade, Charlie 2-1. And I was an E4 while I was there, and I was in infantry. Nervous, excited, and scared, but ready to go if I needed to do it. I was ready. I enlisted for the draft. I was draft deterred because I had a child. I was ready to serve my country. I was ready to protect our nation and my family. My family, my parents, my brothers and sisters were nervous about me going. They were trying to talk me out of going, but at the same time, because I had a brother who was in the Air Force and he was serving there, and they were trying to tell me, you don't have to go to Nam because your brother's there. And I said, but I want to go to Nam. I went, landed in Nam, went looking for my brother. They found out that I was in country. They sent my brother home. It was true at the time they did not want two family members in Nam at the same time. When I was getting ready to go on my first mission, I was sitting down at the curb and I was so scared. I almost had tears coming in my eyes. It just happened to be a chaplain that came by and just started talking to me, sat down next to me, and he asked me, how are you feeling? What are you feeling? And I told him, I said, I'm feeling really scared, really nervous because I'm not sure that I'm ready to go out there and do, and I don't know what's going to happen. And he said, well, I'm going to tell you what. Do you pray? And I said, no, not really. He said, well, we're going to sit down and we're going to pray. And so we prayed together, and then I felt a lot better. And then I went on my first mission, and that mission was a success. Being fearless, knowing that, I'm going to go out and do what I got to do, but if I have to do it in a way that I have to take a chance because I've told to do something like that, I'm going to go do it, but I'm going to do it cautiously. I got the name Loco because that's when a lot of things started happening, and there was a lot of things that I was saying and doing, but that made sense. But at the same time, it was like, what's going on with this guy, And I knew that I was doing it for a reason and for a purpose. I knew that after having that prayer, it strengthened me to let me know that whatever happens is going to happen, but you go out and do the best that you can, whatever you can. I think I let fear overtake me to keep me from being paralyzed. That's what I had to be. When I was with the Big Red 1, there was a guy that I was with in the same unit. We went on missions together. He and I were always switching back and forth. We switched once. And that time that we had switched, we got ambushed. He got hit. He got dusted off. But he and I, that would have been me in his place. They sent him back to the unit. Same thing happened. We switched what we were doing at the time, and he got dusted off, and I went along. So when I went to Charlie 2-1, he was back there in the unit already. He looked at me, and I looked at him. He told me, he said, oh my God, not you again. Just like that. I said, oh yeah, it's me again, but you and I are going to do something different now. But, unfortunately, we changed one more time, and the same thing happened. He got injured bad enough that he wasn't able to come back. They came in and told us, it's time for you to be going home. As a matter of fact, I got an early out. I felt relief. I went home November 11th. It was 11 o'clock in the morning, the 11th day of the month. And I was the 11th person to get on the plane to head back home. Well, I was saying to myself, I said, at first, I'm going to get out. I want to get out. I'm going to get out. I'm going to let this behind me. But then as I thought about it and I saw all the guys that we were with, they got injured or they got hurt, and I couldn't do nothing. That stood with me till my whole ride home. I was saying to myself, there's something that I've got to do to make this better. Well, I ended up becoming a medic, and after becoming a medic, I became a nurse. I was able to help treat and do things that I wasn't qualified or able to do at the time. Dreams and my thoughts were fulfilled because when I was on the plane, the last thought that I remembered was, I need to do something to help my troops.